Have you ever gone into a competition needing to know how you stack up against your opponent so you can prepare? Astrology is such a great tool for understanding relationship dynamics. And as Kamala Harris and Donald Trump prepare for their debate on September 10th, astrology provides us with some great tools for understanding the challenges and advantages each one may have on the day that they meet, perhaps for the first time. I'm Panda Hershey, and I use astrology to coach entrepreneurs and their teams on how to best use their tools and talents to make decisions and take actions that allow their businesses and their personal lives to thrive. A good place to start with understanding how Kamala and Donald will interact is by looking at something I call their tools and talents tables. Essentially, all I've done is taken their natal planets and aspects, like their ascendants and midheavens, and put them in ascending order by degree. You can see them here for Kamala, 0 up to, or 1 degree up to 28, and for Donald, 5 to 29, or nearly 30 degrees. I ignore the astrological signs for this. This is the order in which they experience life. In starting anything new, they begin with their lowest degree tool, here or here, and progressed to their deepest tool at the bottom of the table. You can think of it as cocktail party energy for those tools at 0 to 9 degrees, and then the more day-to-day energy from 10 to 19 degrees, and then those deepest parts of them that take a while to emerge and not everyone gets to see. The first thing to notice is that Kamala has the lowest degree tool. She has her Mercury at 1.5 degrees of Scorpio. So her mind works through sensing the feelings of another person, and it is quick and easy for her. She will get to tap into this before Donald can do anything because his first tool is at 5, almost 6 degrees. If she shakes his hand before the debate begins, this is an opportunity for her to say something that might unsteady him or be a little bit of a poke. And as the debate begins, if there is an introductory question, this is a way for her to initiate and sort of set the tone of the debate. With her midheaven in Pisces immediately after, this would be her opportunity to play to the crowd. But because there won't be any studio audience, that's a little bit of a disadvantage for her. But notice here that Kamala has a big break between 2.5 degrees here and her next tool at 13 degrees. This is where she sits back and observes. There is this brief pause as he tries to catch up and meet her energy, which he can do effortlessly. This is his Neptune in Libra, but it does take a moment. And he may even hesitate in responding because of that gap between that Neptune energy and that Mercury in Cancer. In any normal conversation, this might be a chance for him to kind of listen to what the other person is saying and then respond in the moment. But here, his best option is really not to match Kamala's energy, but the energy of the person who is asking him the question, the interviewers, and that will keep him out of trouble. He'll be trying to speak using his intuition. And if he is focused on that next tool, that Pluto in Leo of doing everything he can to offer his gifts and having them received, and focusing that on the person asking the question, he will have an easier time and have a better performance than if he focuses on Kamala. In this range of 13 to 17 degrees, where both candidates will kind of matter-of-factly talk about their various policies and what they will do as president, this will be an easier opportunity for Donald to play off Kamala. Kamala is likely to start off by talking very precisely and elegantly in style, but also in content. That is all this Virgo energy here. And interspersed with that is Donald's ability to play off her with this Libra energy. His opportunity, but also his big challenge, is how he uses this Jupiter-Uranus combination at 17 degrees. He has a chance to focus on the relationship that really matters in this debate, which is his relationship with his partner, J.D. Vance, and the presidency that they will create together. With this Uranus in Gemini, this is possibly an opportunity to bring up a policy that hasn't been mentioned before or unveil something as part of his platform. If Donald struggles to stay on topic and instead uses this Jupiter energy to focus on his relationship with Kamala, this may be what gets him in trouble. He might say something irrelevant or unusual that just won't help his performance. So, having muted mics here really works to Donald's advantage because this is the energy where he might be tempted or just unconsciously say something that would be unhelpful to his goals. Something key to notice here in these tools and talents tables is that they both have a tool at 17 degrees 54 minutes. Donald has Uranus in Gemini, while Kamala has Venus in Virgo. In this situation in particular, Kamala has the energy to basically take anything unusual that Donald might say, that's that Uranus energy, and turn it into something beautiful and elegant. And so they both come through these day-to-day, I'm not going to say bland, but more matter-of-fact policy discussions with, I would say, Kamala having a slight advantage by ending it with her energy of beauty and elegance, perfection, if you will. I'm going to pause here and continue with Kamala and Donald's deepest energies and how that will affect their interactions in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions and if you are ready to use astrology to understand and get the most out of your relationships. Check out the caption below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.